Then the month of April in 2025. The church in the Diocese of Kumbo was honored with the presence of the Emeritus Bishop of the Diocese of Portland-Maine in the United States of America, His Excellency Bishop Robert Peter Deeley. Bishop Deeley ordained the two candidates for the 2025 priestly ordinations in the Diocese of Kumbo on Thursday, the 24th of April. On Friday, 25th April, before he would make a tour to other parts of the diocese, his friend Bishop George Nkuo significantly prepared a welcome dinner for Bishop Deeley. St. Augustine's College, Sac and Saw, representing all other Catholic colleges in the diocese, provided a feel of Catholic secondary school life to the august guest, Bishop Deeley.
We believe that with your presence, the students and all present here will be spurred to become better versions of what God expects of us. Inspired by your coat of arms, old silk looks that there may be light, we shall truly be light both to ourselves and to the world. Kindly accept our vote of thanks for your presence among us. Enjoy your stay with us, and finally, travel back safely to your home. Pray for us as we do for you.
Your presence among us is a blessing, and we are deeply honored to have you share in our community, our faith, and our culture. Today, we, the teachers and students, are happy to have you in our college and to showcase our warmth and hospitality and the richness of our school culture. This, in fact, is a representation of all our Catholic colleges in the Diocese of Kumbo. Pope Francis, for whom we celebrate this Mass, created an impact of faith when in his first outing as a Pope, he went to Lampedusa and celebrated Holy Mass by the sea on a broken boat as the altar. The Mass was for thousands of young Africans who had died in the Mediterranean Sea in their struggle for greener pastures in Europe. He testified that he had never known that the Mediterranean Sea was such a cemetery. On his return to Rome, he talked for the first time about building bridges and not walls. Today, we also testify that Bishop Robert and Bishop George, since 2017, have built a strong bridge spanning from Portland-Maine to Kumbo. This is a bridge of hope, a bridge of faith, and a bridge of evangelization.
These students indeed sing like angels. Utsit looks that there may be light. It is the coat of arms of Bishop Deeley and of course the credo of the students. Present at this Mass were Bishop Emmanuel Boshu, the Emeritus Bishop of the Diocese of Buea in Cameroon, the priests of and in the Diocese of Kumbo, especially those within the surrounding deaneries, together with members of consecrated life. This solemn Holy Mass was simultaneously celebrated in thanksgiving to God for the life and legacy of Pope Francis, who had passed away on Easter Monday. That is why the bishop's homily more or less focused on the person and ministry of Pope Francis.
This Holy Mass that we are celebrating, as you know, was programmed to give the priests and religious very close collaborators that we are to pray with and communion with you, Bishop Robert, today. But also to have an opportunity to celebrate and pray for our beloved Holy Father, as you mentioned at the beginning of the Mass, Pope Francis, who was called home on Monday morning. In the Gospel reading this morning, the risen Lord comes to a group of his disciples. All of his disciples in that group had failed him. Pope Francis, he was a failure when he wrote Amoris Laetitia, or when he approved Fiducia Supplicans, the ordinance. But don't forget that he too was loyal to Christ and was handed over the keys.
It was equally an opportunity for the Association of Diocesan Priests of the Diocese of Kumbo, represented by its head, Reverend Father Emmanuel Falelon, to underscore the generosity of the Diocese of Portland-Maine to the Diocese of Kumbo.
Lords, bishops, Prophet and George, on behalf of all Catholic schools in Kumbo Diocese, you are welcome to Saxon, the Mother College, where justice, peace, love, and truth dwell.
I wish to thank you sincerely for your privileged service all these years. Thank you for being a faithful servant for close to 52 years already. Thank you too for not only helping us at a distance, but for taking time to come and see. You have shown us such great hospitality by first welcoming our bishop and then welcoming our priest. So you not only welcome Bishop George, but also welcome the priest of Kumbo Diocese. And by so doing, you created a partnership of friendship, love, and service. You have helped our brother priests travel to the United States of America. Someone has said that traveling is a unique life experience, as it is the best way to unplug from the pulls and pushes of daily life. Our brothers who have come to Portland are enriched to come back and enhance the Diocese of Kumbo with their experiences.
I feel very welcomed. I feel very welcome and very happy to be here. I've heard much good about it. The priests are wonderful that are working in America in my diocese, and I'm very happy with what they do. And so I am happy to be here to have a chance to see the wonderful things that are happening in this diocese and the way in which the gospel is being lived so generously by so many good people. And so it's been a wonderful visit, and I'm very grateful for all the effort that the diocese is put into getting ready for this. And my visit this morning to the school it's kind of symbolic of all the schools. Lets me know what wonderful things are going on here in education. Forming these men and women for a good Christian life.
And what message are you taking back home?
What message am I taking back home?
To Portland-Maine.
To Portland-Maine.
Yes.
About the tenacity of the people
visit
here in living their faith and making a difference in the society in which they live, to bring the gospel to life through schools, through hospitals, through clinics, and different places.
The solemn Holy Mass had marked just the beginning of the welcome dinner in honor of Bishop Deeley. And so priests and religious joined the three bishops at the St. Jerome Biblical and Pastoral Center, Kumbo. The dinner was characterized by a presentation of gifts and an animation by the fan club of Kumbo priests. From here, Bishop Deeley would make a tour around the Diocese of Kumbo as far up as Nkambe before he would return to the United States of America. Thank you for joining us, and please subscribe to our channel for updates from the Diocese of Kumbo. God bless you.